Fusa just proves how much nature cooked with cats. You basically had an oversized meerkat spawn on an island with no big cat apex predator. So they messed around and became one. The endgame of evolving the perfect merc machine with milk is apparently cat. Fusas aren't that, but these Fusas apex as fuck. This was a reasonable crash out. They might look cute to us, but this is the reaper to the Madagascar population. Nature didn't stop at retractable claws. They have ankles that can almost turn backwards, meaning they can move through the trees like a homicidal squirrel. It's not enough that they'll run you down on land or tree, but they'll often tag team prey, with one Fus chasing prey through the trees, weaponizing predatory parkour to force them on the ground, where Fusa number 2 hawks them down. The entire jungle is food to a Fusa, even their closest cousin. There was an actual problem where researchers were trying to study the Malagasy civet, but Fusas kept following trap lines and eating the captured animals. Fusa move on their own timing, literally. They're cathemral, meaning they're active whenever they feel like. There's no combination of numbers on a clock when a Fusa can't strike, which is why their main personality trait is inflicting primal panic in lemurs. Not only is half their diet lemur meat, they'll straight up rip sleeping lemurs out of napping spots. They tell stories about the Fusa. This is their Freddy Cougar. That is one bad motherfucker. She-faka. That is a she-faka, and they're named after the sound they make in the face of a Fusa. Oh shit, fuck. Because Fusa will eviscerate them, with scientists finding Fakas life deprived with their intestines ripped out. Fusa will flatline anything lemur, even the ones weighing nearly as much as they do. You think they give a Faka? No, they take them, straight off the census. She-faka, he-faka, you-faka, and in Fusa's eyes, anyone can get it. Millions of years being marooned on an island does things to you, and one of the consequences is Fusas do something no other mammal does. The following is strictly for educational purposes. That being said, it might just be time to put the kids to bed. Fusas can't change from girls to guys, but boy do they do everything to convince you otherwise. Fusa go through transient masculinization, where they develop the same pseudo situation hyenas got. Except with them, it involves a young female Fusa flitterus growing large enough and spiky enough to make them anatomically identical to a male. They'll even release the same musky orange product males do. The difference is, where hyenas have to pass kids like a kidney stone, eventually the Fusa's baby making business end goes back to normal. But for a time, you really can't tell male from female. And that might just be the point. There's some things about this freak-off ferret that makes being young, female, and Fusa the worst combination. Female Fusas are highly territorial, because they'll make love in the same tree year after year, call it the tree of life. And Fusa foreplay involves the female sitting high up in the tree, with starving males down below competing for her time. Now the thing with Fusas is, the female will spend nearly a week in the tree, where she'll be visited by several males. 4, 5, sometimes 6, 7. Some yellow lights don't get ran through that much, and there is no honor system. Males will often climb up the tree to shoot their shot, while the female's already physically occupied by another. So yeah, it's a Fusa freak-off free-for-all. Imagine the ones from the movie, but instead of feeding for food, they desperately fall over each other trying to make a baby mother. Which might explain the gender bending. Young females can get put on a shirt by an older vindictive female, and put in a hearse by a horde of hormonal males. This can really be a problem since apparently males can't tell when a female is ovulating, so they just keep trying. Which could kill an inexperienced female cause, well, they're not the only ones with some nonsense in the nethers.